Welcome to the Selfie Crafter. I'm Jessica, and today I will be going over June 2025's month in review. I did a pretty good job this month, actually. Had a lot more diamond painting time. So I have about 4 finishes and then a couple other side finishes as well, and with only 2 whips going into the month of July, and hopefully to add some more for as the month progresses. With that being said, I hope you guys are doing well today, and I want to show off my first finish here, which isn't technically in June. This was done in May, but I did record my May's month in review before I went to the retreat, so I didn't have a chance to really show if I made any progress, and this one was done right at the retreat. So with that being said, this one here, let me take the stand off right. So this one here is Purple Crystal by Sarah Bauman. This is from Diamond Delights. I started this on May 29th, and then I also finished it on May 29th. This was so much fun to do. This has 9 colors, and 2 of those are fairy shimmer, and then 2 of those are quartz, which is these crystals that you see right here. One of them's like a white one, and then we have like a light pink one in here. It is a square diamond painting. It's 13.9 by 13.2 centimeters. Or 5.5 by 5.2 inches. But yeah, this was quick and easy to do. Only took less than 2 hours. And it was something fun to do like the day I first got into the retreat over at the Crafter's Paradise. But yeah, I had fun. I love it so much. I have the rainbow crystal that I want to work on. But yeah, it comes with a little stand right here. So it just you just put it like this way and it stands right up. I have this on my computer desk because I just like it so much. It's so cute. But yeah, that was one of my first finishes. Although it's not a June finish, it's still, I wanted to show it here since I didn't get a chance to last month. Alright, so our first official June finish of the month right here is Summertime Magic. This is by Flossie Fox Shop. I got this off Jada Gem Shop. I started on May 29th, so right after I was done with that purple crystal, immediately started working on this. Then I finished this on June 1st, so it was technically a June finish. It was like right after midnight. This has 18 colors. 4 of those are glimmer and 1 crystal. It is a square diamond painting. It's 30 by 32 centimeters or 12 by 12.8 inches. So yeah, this one was technically, like I said, it's a June finish. But I love all of this crystal in the background. It sparkles so much and it's so deep. The camera doesn't really capture this, honestly. I just love, like, it looks like you're in the ocean right here. It's so pretty. I love this a lot. And it was so fun to do, being able to just chat with my friends and diamond paint. And this was quick. There was just a lot of color blocking with the entire background here. I think one of my favorites to work on was the mermaid right here. And then also the sea dragon. There's like these glimmers right here in this the mermaid, as you can see, like just a little bit here. There wasn't really some of them I was kind of surprised where the glimmer drills was located, but look, as you can see, we have glimmer drills on the sea dragon right here on their fins, and then like right here. But we also have like where I thought there would be glimmer drills on the frog, there is none, but it's still a cute frog. I thought that was adorable. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. And look at this little whale right here with its crown. I like that a lot. That's so cute. But yeah, it looks really good. Like it's such a dark blue background. It's so much fun. But yeah, that was one of my first finishes, and then I had one that I finished the same day as this as well. So I'll show that in just a moment. Okay, so for my second finish of the month is this little cutie right here. This here is Candy Cat by Devi Cat. This is from Diamond Art Club, the storefront, actually, on the Amazon storefront. I started this June 1st, so after I finished Summertime Magic, I immediately started working on this, and then I finished it on June 1st as well. This has, let me see, 13 colors. Two of those are ABs, and then we have two fairy dust. It's a round diamond painting, and it's 22.8 by 22.8 centimeters, or 9.1 by 9.1 inches. So yeah, immediately after Summertime Magic, went to work on this. I kind of wanted to see how fast I could work on this, so my placement wasn't the best. I was kind of racing against myself. There were a couple other people who were working on this at the retreat too, and I wanted to have this finished so that way I wouldn't have like some unfinished diamond paintings to bring back home. So started working on this, and I finished it that night because we were leaving the next day. So but yeah, it's so cute. There's so much color blocking. This, like, it's just, all of this was just one color in the back. And I was starting to do one section. And then as I started, I'm like, nope, we're going to just work one color at a time since it's literally 13 colors. The cat's body is all fairy dust. So all this white here is just fairy dust. It's so pretty. I love this. The fairy dust is also the pink right here in this star, and also in this star, and then the light pink in its cheeks right here. So and then let me double check. Yeah, and then this part of the ear. Then we have two ABs, which is like the ABs in its tongue, the top part of these stars, and then a little bit of the tail, and then these two white stars right here. I don't know if you can see through this camera, but this was fun. I had so much fun. Oh, and there's like light pink fairy dust in its little paws right here. So but yeah, it's so adorable. I had so much fun working on this, and it just made me happy because it's so cute. But yeah, I finished this up, and then it took me a while to finish up the rest of my diamond paintings. When I got back home, kind of took a small bit of a break. I do have a couple more like side projects before I show you my actual finishes that I finished for the rest of the month. Okay, so we're gonna start off with some smaller finishes. I don't know if we wanted to technically count this as a finish or just like one of the side finishes. I haven't decided. But this one right here was Pastel Potions by Ivara. This is also by Diamond Delights. I started this on June 5th and then finished it June 5th. It has 17 colors. It is square, but does not have any special drills. So as you can see here, these are stickers. You can peel these off easily. I haven't decided if I want to put these on my sticker booker yet. I did buy a sticker book for it, but I haven't really thought about if I want to do this or just kind of save it like this way. I'm still debating, but yeah, with this I didn't work by potion bottle. I kind of just worked by color. I just kind of did this since the cover sheet you could just easily take off and put back on, but this one was nice to do. I did this like around when the kids were sleeping. We went to Florida, and I didn't really want to pull out my bigger canvas, and I was just kind of tired, so I just pulled this little small thing out and worked on it instead, and it was fun. It didn't take very long to work on, honestly, at all with this one. I will not pause the phone. I'm just going to go straight into the next one, to be honest, since they're both tiny little projects, so we're going to push that off to the side. So my next finish was the day after, and this one right here, this one is called Pastel Night Sky. This is by Sarah Bauman, and it's also by Diamond Delights. So we have a couple of Diamond Delights this month. This one was started on June 6th, and I finished it June 6th. This has 10 colors. 2 of those are Fairy Shimmer, and then 1 AB. This is a square diamond painting. It is 12.2 by 12.2 centimeters, or 4.8 by 4.8 inches. As you can see here, this one is a sticker as well. See, so it was fun to do. I had a lot of fun working on this. There's a lot of color blocking on this as well. I was working on a lot of pastel things, and now that I'm looked at my other 2 finishes that I have in the back, I can see why I was picking a lot of pastel colors, because those 2 are darker. But yeah, this one was such so fun. There's like so much like fairy dust like right here surrounding the outline of the moon, the stars right here. I saved the AB for last because those are always a little bit finicky, but they were just like little parts of the points of the stars in here to kind of make it shine a little bit more. We got some fairy dust right here, this little purple bit right here. But yeah, it's so cute. I love it. I love it a lot. And this was fun. Like I said, it's nice to be able to have something when you're still feeling like diamond painting, but you don't want to pull out all of your stuff, especially when you're traveling. So it was just nice to work on something small and feel a little accomplished. So with that being said, I'm going to put these two up. I haven't decided where I want to put these, if I want to put them in my book or not. But we're going to pull out the two bigger diamond paintings. Alright, so I guess this would be technically my third finish of the month. So this here is Manny, God of the Moon by Chrisabug. I started this in May 16th. Of 2025, and I finished it June 11th. This has 55 colors, 3 fairy dust, 1 AB, and 1 frosted. It was my first time working on a frosted drill. This is square. It's 55.8 by 78.7 centimeters, or 22 by 31 inches. So yeah, when I got back home after the retreat, after my vacation in Florida, I was exhausted. So it took me a little bit longer to work on this. I was really hoping to have this finished before the end of May, but I never got to. But this was like I said, my first time working with the frosted drills. These frosted drills are this light blue that's kind of like the aura or a halo that's surrounding Mani right here. But it looks gorgeous. This is like one of my favorite diamond paintings. I'm serious. This year, this is my favorite. Hands down. He is rendered so perfectly. Like, he is gorgeous. Look at this. Like, so his fairy dust is all in his hair. All that white is fairy dust. We have a little bit of AB here, which I felt was a little strange, and then a little bit here on the moon earring that he has. I would love to be able to work on this again, honestly, and put special drills on it. That's how much I love working on them. It was so much fun. I love working on this a lot. But yeah, as you can see how his hair, like, it changes down here. I just love everything about it. Like, it just looks so gorgeous. I love every bit of it. There's like a good mixture of confetti in color blocking, so it was going by fast, which is why I thought I could have finished it in time. But yeah, I love this. This is beautiful. I love everything. There was just like, it was just enough specials in here. But like I said, I want to bling it up. I saw someone else bling this up. And what made me really want to work on this was someone else was working on him at the retreat as well, and she got further than I did. When I was by the time she was done, she was already further down, and I'm like, dang it, she's gonna finish before I did, and she did. But yeah, look at this. He looks stunning. Like, oh my god, this looks gorgeous. I love every bit, especially the frosted. The frosted drills were fun to work on. They're kind of like they're smooth drills almost in a way. Let me make sure I'm saying that. Yeah, they're kind of smooth. Like, you can see here, they're a little on the smooth end. They don't have any facets at all, and they're just like they're frosted, like frosted glass and stuff like that. But yeah, I had fun. So I'm gonna put this up, and we're gonna get the other finish. Okay, so I decided to save my final finish for the very end of the video, since it is a mystery. So we're going to go into our whips right now. So one of my first whips that we are starting with is, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this multiple times, but this is I Want to Live, I Want to Stay by Mimi Maru. This is from Jaded Gem Shop. This has 40 colors, no specials whatsoever. It is a square diamond painting, and this is 120 centimeters by 80 centimeters. I have it facing this way. I finally got 4 rows in. Let me see if I can zoom out just a little bit more for you guys to see here. There you go. So as you can see, we're starting to see an arm right here. Part of her armor right here as well. We got one of the rings here, and then of course her shoulder straps right here, and then the scarring that we have from the Fire. So we're getting through there. We're starting to now have details showing, and it looks cool. I will show a picture of the entire canvas right here so you can see how it looks like in its entirety. But I'm pretty pleased. I was able to get 2 rows done this month, which is a record considering it's been a row a month. So I will be putting this up for a little bit, so I can work on one of my newer whips that for one of my friends, and then I'm going to be pulling this back out hopefully by mid July, and hopefully get another row or 2 done with this. But I'm really liking how it's coming out so far. I know my husband's excited. Hopefully if I do get another couple of rows in, you'll get to start seeing her face soon. But yeah, I've been enjoying working on this. It's only 40 colors and it's so big, as you guys can see here. And let me go and pull out my next whip. So one of my finishes here that's going into the month of July here is Seasons Winter 1896 by Muka. This here is a, it's from Diamond Art Club. This here is a round diamond painting. It has 32 colors and 2 of those are AB. This is, let's see, 50.7 by 97 centimeters, or 20 by 38 inches. So it's another huge diamond painting. I started working at the bottom of this, as you can see here. So we gotten a bit of this. I started working on this last year. And now I pulled this out just last week to start working on it, so I haven't really gotten very far, to be honest. I finished 3 sections, honestly, and I started work on this section right here, but haven't really gotten too much further on this. This does have a lot of ABs, in parts of the background, so it's been kind of slow going for me with all the ABs. I gotten this is done before they charted this before fairy dust and everything, so we only have just the 2 ABs on this, which is okay. It is a an old master's diamond paint, old master's artwork, so you don't really need all that specials and stuff like that, honestly. But the specials that you do have in there makes it look really nice, I will say that. So got a little bit of her dress in here. So we haven't really gotten very far. I would say once I finish this row right here, it'll be about the halfway point. And it looks like it's kind of a little bit more changes, so that way it won't be just a bunch of color blocking, because that's what it's been, just like some of the neutral color blocking, which is slowing me down just a tad. But yeah, overall, I mean, hopefully I will be able to finish this in July. And with that, I will be pulling out the whips to be that I will hope to work on in July. Okay, so here are one of the first whips I am hoping, well, I actually am going to be working on in July. This one is The Beekeeper by Raven Phelan. It is from Diamond Art Club. This has 45 colors, and 4 of those are ABs. There's no fairy dust in here. It is a square diamond painting, and let me check. This is 51 by 71 centimeters, or 20 by 28 inches. So I'm going to be working on this for my friends event, Diet Coke and Diamonds, and also Diamonds at Tiffany. They're doing a Be Happy DP along in the month of July. So it has to be like either it's a bee needs to be in your diamond painting, or it's got to be something that makes you happy. So I figured, let's work on this. My husband does not like this diamond painting, honestly, and I figure it's the perfect excuse to work on it because it has a bee, and I really like it. I think the color combination looks kind of cool with all the purples and also all the greens. And I'm hoping that it will go by quickly because it is has a bunch of color blocking in it. So yeah, I didn't even realize there's 2 extra bees here. So not just one. I didn't realize there's like 2 little ones right here. Oh, that's cute. So yeah, I can't wait to work on this. I'll probably start from the top and then work my way down to the bottom. But yeah, I hopefully will be getting onto this in the next day or so. Okay, so you guys have seen this one before last month, where I was saying that I was hoping to work on her. Honestly, I was hoping to work on her on the retreat. I underestimated how much I would actually be able to work on. And then I brought her with me to my beach vacation, and I didn't feel like pulling her out. But for everyone who doesn't know, this here is Galaxy by Erica de Goober. It is, it has, let's see, 35 colors, and 3 of those are ABs. It is a round diamond painting. It's 42 by 53 centimeters, or 16.5 by 20.9 inches. So let me just show you guys the entirety of this canvas so you guys can see what I'm looking at. It's small, so it should be doable, right? Right? Question mark. I don't know. Honestly, this one and the next one are kind of more like hopeful maybes to work on. Just because of the other 2 whips that I do have to work on. I think one of them will be fast to work on. I really do think so. Like the Muka. That one should be quick. So if I finish that one, I can start working on this one. Even though I have another whip that I should really work on first. But I really want to work on her, and she's so cute, and I was really hoping to work on her sometime. But yeah, so this one is it's so cute, and plus I bought some special drills for it. I really want to work on her. But so this is one is a hopeful whip to be, and then the next one I pull out is also kind of like cross your fingers. It doesn't have to be this month. It can be next month, but it could be, you know, it could be either or. So let me pull this one out for you guys to see. So since I finished the spring mini dazzles, I also wanted to start working on the summer one. So I could technically work on this in August too if I have way too much on my plate, but it's Hello Summer. So we have 6 diamond paintings to work on right here. So we, as you can see, we got a watermelon, we got one of the, I already forgot what the word is, one of those lifesaver ones. We got some sunglasses, flip-flops, a popsicle, and then it looks like a coconut drink. So I want to work on these sometime. It would be so cool if I could. Don't know if I can. I haven't really done any kitting up, to be honest. But yeah, this one I was kind of thinking it'll be like more of my, I'll do it, you know, whenever I feel like it, and if I have time and I don't want to work on anything. So this one has 13 colors, and of course they're all fairy dust drills, and it is a square diamond painting. I have been working on a lot of squares. I'm trying my best to get some rounds in, but yeah, with that being said, I'm going to put all of this up, and I'm going to pull out my final finish that I saved for the very end for all of you. So I'll be right back. So I saved this for last because this is the mystery one, and figured that people who didn't want to see it that way they wouldn't have to get spoiled in the middle of the video. But still, this is your final warning before I flip this canvas over, so that way you can see everything. If you don't want to see it, please stop now. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Otherwise, I will be turning this over right now. All right. Final warning. Okay, here we go. So this here is the Crafter's Den Spring Mystery number 5. This artist is by Chrisabug. It is from Jaded Gem Shop. I started this on May 18th and finished this June 19th. So the day before the official start to summer. So I was so happy. This has 49 colors. 6 of those are Lumos. One of them is crystal and one of them is metallic. This is also a square diamond painting. I did a lot of squares this month. And it was, let's see, 50 by 65, 67.5 centimeters, or 20 by 27 inches. So this one kind of did me in, to be honest. Even though it's a Cristabug diamond painting, it was a little bit rough with me because of the pattern in the background. That wasn't really straight color blocking. It's line blocking. As you can see, there's like more like 2 colors in here, all in the background. So I was working row by row, and by the time I got to the bunny, I knew immediately what I was working on. The Lumos drills look cool. They're kind of similar to frosted drills, but they have facets. And these glow in the dark. It's so cool when I turn off the lights and seeing the Lumos drills glow is really kind of creepy. So the Lumos drills are this bright green that you can see here. That's her veil. And then, of course, this lighter green in the background. The other Lumos drill we have here is this yellowy orange in the background as well. Let's see, where was the other ones? Then we have a lighter green that's different from this background green, and then of course this kind of white color right here. Those were the Lumos drills. And then you can kind of see where the metallics was. So we have metallics here. It's on the whiskers as well. And then we had a couple of crystal drills, which I'm trying to see where those were located. I don't really remember where those were located. But they were around here somewhere. Probably around here. And I'm not looking at it correctly, but that's okay. But yeah, I had a rough time working on this, but it was still fun to work on. There was parts like right here, the skin tone was color blocking. Parts of her dress had a little bit of color blocking, and of course, when you worked on the leaves and things, when I started going further and further down, it was breaking up the background, so it helped. I'm so glad I did start at the top, because if I started down here, ooh, I hit the wall. If I started down here at the bottom, and then worked my way up top, I think that would have made it worse for me. But yeah, she looks pretty, but it's not my favorite Cristabug, but she's still pretty. I love her a lot. But yeah, that was one of my final finishes of the month. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think of the finishes that I did down below if you want to, or if what you think of the whips, etc. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!